Here with outstanding combine tester, Laurier alum now, and the newest addition to the Ticats, Luke Brubacher. Luke, you were Jets camp, you were Saints camp, now you're here. Are you sick of camp?
Yeah, I mean, body's definitely going through it a little bit some days, but we got a few more weeks left of camp, so I can't get sick of it quite yet. So, yeah, it's been a great experience going to 3 different camps. I can't say it's been easy trying to learn 3 different playbooks in 2 weeks, but yeah, it's been a good experience, and I feel like I've learned a lot so far already. So
yeah, and now you're here, Ticats camp, right? Signed recently, been out there, running around. How do you feel? How do you feel here specifically with the Ticats? How's it been for you out there so far?
It's been really good so far. Like, my biggest, I guess, worry coming from Laurier was we had a super tight group there. Obviously, you know that. And so, like, I was kind of worried, like, going to the professional level, I would kind of lose that with football. But, like, coming here, you still kind of have the same family vibe as that Laurier. Like, everyone's super friendly. The coaches are fun to talk to. Like, yeah, it just feels like a great vibe here. So, yeah, I feel right at home here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. What you're going to start to realize, too, is, like, you know, everybody's just going through the same stuff, right? Trying to understand the playbook, make the team stuff. How is the playbook stuff coming for you? I know it's, you know, a little bit different than probably what you had at Laurier from talking with experience, but are you able to wrap your mind around it? How's it been going?
Yeah, it's starting to come along now. I haven't taken a lot of competitive reps because having shoulder surgery in December, they're trying to slowly get me back into contact stuff. So it's kind of hard for me to learn just by reading it on a page and not actually going out and doing it. So that's made it a little tougher, but I'm definitely getting my head wrapped around the concepts and stuff like that. Honestly, the biggest thing that's kind of screwed me up is coming straight from the Saints camp. I kind of get the terminology and the alignments and stuff mixed up in my head sometimes. I'm still thinking about the Saints one when I'm trying to concentrate on this one. So that's messed me up a little bit, but yeah, I'm getting my head around it now. For sure.
And that'll come to, and so then obviously some special team stuff too. Like, I know, you know, being a coach at Laurier, coaching you, which is awesome to see out here. You know, we weren't able to use you because we needed you on defense. So wrapping your head around the special team stuff, I know you did a little bit early on in Laurier. Is it kind of like, is it a new language for you, or is it just football at that point?
I think it's really just football. Like, I found it a lot easier to learn kind of that type of stuff here than I found trying to learn how to play defensive end at Laurier the first time. So I feel like I'm a pretty quick learner, and I think I'm catching on to it really quickly. I think I think I just got to be an athlete out there on specials. That's just, and it should just come naturally. That's the hope anyways. Yeah,
and no issue for you. I mean, you know, everybody kind of understood, like, saw your combine numbers. I know you're probably pretty happy with how you did that, but people don't know is there was that shoulder surgery, right? So putting up those type of numbers fresh off surgery, how has it been feeling? I know you've been saying you've been, you know, taking it easy right now. Is it coming along? How's that feel?
Yeah, it feels incredible. Like, it feels 100%. I don't really think about it anymore. I think it's just more of a precautionary thing, just based on the timeline. You're supposed to wait like 6 months after the surgery before you get back into contact, and we're like 5.5 or something, right? So we're right there. But yeah, it's felt like 100% for a few weeks now. So I'm ready to go whenever they let me.
Whenever they let you loose, essentially.
100%.
Which is hilarious to say that, right? Like, you're supposed to wait 6 months, but then you're going doing a combine 3 months later,
I know,
right? Trying to
it's been
put
wild.
yourself out there. Is that something, like, you know, I know how tough you are with playing, and you haven't been playing football for a long time. You're probably going to get this 100 times, right? It was the boxing stuff before, walk on to Laurier. Do you feel that's a thing anymore? Do you feel you're like, okay, I'm still fresh at this football? Or are you like, okay, comfortable? How are you with that?
I think going to those NFL camps made me realize I might not know as much about football as I maybe thought at Laurier. But yeah, I still think I'm more technically sound and a little more polished than what, like, some people think. I think the kind of narrative is that I'm just an athlete and I'm really raw and I don't know how to play football at all. And I don't think that's necessarily true. I'd like to think I'm a decent football player by now. So yeah, I think I feel like I'm starting to get the football thing down pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I can speak for it. Like, in terms of the D-line stuff, the stuff that we saw at Laurier, it's no issue with you about the football technical side of it. Like, you wouldn't know that you weren't playing football before this. And, you know, what are your expectations for this year? I know you come into a camp like this Do you have any expectations? What is your kind of thoughts on how you want this season to play out for you?
I told the team yesterday in my little get to know me thing that I had to do in front of everyone that my only goal is to just help the team win games in whatever way I can. So yeah, on specials, on defense, wherever they put me at, I just want to help them win, because my biggest reason was because at Laurier this past season we fell a little short of getting to lift a trophy above our heads. So yeah, it's tough. So I really want to hold the trophy this year.
Yeah, awesome, man. Listen, best of luck at camp. It's awesome seeing you out here. I'm truly excited for you. It was cool.
Thank you.
On draft night, being able to call your name, being able to explain you're coming to the Ticats.
Yeah.
We'll be able to watch. I know everyone's excited to see what you can do one step at a time and enjoy the rest of camp, man.
Yes, sir. I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
All right, buddy.